Okay, then we get ridiculous. Can't get on the outside. Oh, there it is. Oop, has to be from this way. Just this suggestion of some kind of thing that supports it. Doesn't have to be. Oop, not there. Doggo. No, 9. 9 to bark. Never fussing, so I yell. Something like they're not gonna match, but that's okay. Oh, I made these too thick. Yeah, let's do this. Handmade something. Sometimes it's about the Monet of it all. Yes, like that. Nice. Okay, let's get fancier with these, which are just boring. Let's see. We'll start there. Oops. Great, you're in my way, grass. Get out. And then some kind of, we need windows. So this needs a window here. That is centered, okay. It's pretty good. Grab some glass. I'm probably gonna use the, well, what do I use on these? No, it's the wood. Okay, the wood is fine. Look at all these little houses. I love them. Okay, window we can do in the dark. This is gonna be, I want glass and quarter log and 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 glass and quarter log. Gotta make it hard on yourself and build it between 2 blocks, Winnie. That's just the way we roll. Okay, and then going up there? No. I want it here. Nice. Just big open. I think most of them are just big open windows. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's do the same from inside. Always goes much faster when you know what you're doing. And I mean that in a don't have to make a decision about the place you're gonna put the next chiseled piece. You're like, oh, that's the pattern, so that's what I'm doing. Very nice. And if we were super cool, what is our stove? I was thinking about this the other day. I made this adorable stove out of aged, polished rock. So I should be able to I think we need all of those. Maybe. We'll see. They are facing the other direction, but... Oh, wait. I need you to... paste shape only. Just in case. Are you the right direction? Oh, you are, because we are actually in the same direction as this. Haha, nice. Which means... Look, our stove replicated. And this is still viable firewood. So they could cook in here. Nice. Because I do want there to be, like, when we're wandering through the village, I want it to be, you know, immersive? That's the word. That's the word. Okay. And then what I really want to know is how is this going to look with that closed, and should we put a lantern up here? I think the answer is yes. Lantern. Probably in here too. Is the dog a German Shepherd? It's two dogs. And one is a black Chow Chow. And the other is a Wheaton Terrier Poodle mix. So they're both medium. It's the Chow that sounds like a German Shepherd. She has a very deep voice. So Lucy is the Chow Chow and Waffles is the Wheaton mix. I'm obsessed with killing the crabs, in case that was unclear. Not for any real reason other than... like, if they happen more often, I would cook them. But they're not quite enough for a meal. Yeah, I'm not going to chisel the two sides because I want to be able to set things on them. So that can just be a deep doorway. These are halves. These need windows. And what we might do is... just poke them out. Let's see. I don't want to do it where the... maybe just one on the back side. So I can put the glass in there. And do like that. And then we could hypothetically add... well, we trash those. Just add some logs. Oh. I don't know why chiseling glass is so hard. I can't see it at all. But making the wireframes darker did help a little bit. I have to get up one to see these. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's easier to do them one thing at a time. I don't think so. I think my brain works better on repeat. Because if we were slow and methodical, that would work. There we go. Now, if we go upstairs and I do... this and this, and then make a copy, which is paste shape only. We'll see if that picks up. Nope. I forgot to add glass. Derp. Derpy derp 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 derp. Actually, these are just glass with logs. So we can just, there we go. And copy. And paste. Lovely. And there's a missing piece of glass in there. Awesome. Which means there's one in there. Awesome. It's a feature. Now let's sleep. Because it is dark again. We've been surprisingly not bothered by things. Remember the Vintage Story mod that added sea serpents? Yes. You were talking to the mod developer on Reddit. He said, oh, they don't attack when you're in your boat or your raft. Oh. But be very worried if you decide to swim and you see fins circling you. No, I still don't like it. Poor Winnie, all terriers are kind of yappy. Yeah, Waffles is like, he starts barking before he even gets out of his bed to go look. Like that's just his brain. It's a very small brain. Just David says, your dad used to tell me 9 because of Hogan's Hero List. Yes, I think that's where I don't know where I get it. Well, okay. We had my sister, when we were very young, like my baby sister was in preschool, we had, and even, I want to say even infant, toddler, we had an au pair, a young lady, a very young lady, like 19, who was a refugee from Germany because of her father's political situation, and went through the church, and she lived with us for, I want to say almost a year. But she was our au pair. Delightful. And my baby sister's first words were Jachen 9 because she was German and learning English. So I'm pretty sure that's where I get it. I feel like the doorways are a little bit deep, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna try to chisel these out without messing up our vines here. Yeah, that's a little better. Just so they don't feel like caves you have to walk into. Yeah. I'm gonna leave you because I don't want to see that dirt. Yeah, that's better. I just didn't want it to feel quite so... Ugh. Put a window here? Like it should go here if it goes anywhere. Where's that? Is that floor level? Probably. Let's check. It is. Okay, let's do one up instead. Oops. What should that be? Probably cobblestone. And I'm gonna... I should have all the materials in my pockets for one of the deep windows. Yeah, like this one. So I'm gonna do a paste, shape, and materials. Ah, no! Balls. Whew. Copy, Winnie. Jeez. Sorry. Oh, yeah, it's featured. There we go. Okay, that worked. Let's do the top. Because if I have it in my pocket, it should paste it just fine. Ah, that's nice. And I'd much rather reuse than create anew. Goose too, yeah, yappy. Okay, Kirk. Okay, we also need some greenery because that makes everything better. Especially the vines. I think the vines are going to be kind of our go-to for these. And how much do I love that you can make the little point? I think this one is just like, it's out of hand, right? Ivy covered shenanigans. I think we should. I'm just gonna change the length on these. A little more balance. There we go. Yeah, so it kind of matches the roof line. It's cool. And we get some greenery that we can see from there. That's good. Okay, let's not do that right in front of the door. Instead, let's make this a path block. Which I'm sure I have many of in here. Somewhere. There they are. Nice. Welcome back. And then this boringness, the thing I haven't done is make these kind of ledges. I think I want to do this. Oh, I don't want to mess up our vines though. Rude. What if I did this? And they stopped. Oh, I'm gonna have to add. Yes, that's fine. If I said add you and be big. Oh, except you're gonna be, yeah, that way. Rude. I need y'all to run this way and be chiseled that direction. Then I'm gonna pick you up, and then we're gonna add you to these. There we go. Nope. My fingers can't do the buttons today. Okay, I need 2 more of those. We'll go get those in a second. These we'll just do by hand because they're not long. There we go. And we're just gonna not have that one go any further than the vine because I find that funny. You are chiseled, go away. Don't need roof right now. No roof for you. Random chalkstone because I accidentally did a thing. And I need more aged polished rock. How do I make you? Oh, like that. Which means I need the stonemason blueprint, which is where? Probably back at the casa. Back at root home. It's the inventory stair. Zzz. Okay, logs. Logs? Logs. Which should be up here. Asia, redwood quarter, K-Pock, pine, redwood. Nice. Yeah. Because we're just gonna make them into these. Because heaven knows we will use a million of these. And what direction are we going? We're going this way. I need two of them this direction, like so. And then chiseled. And then pick it up. And then swap it out. And then add it to this block. And add it to this block. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Magic. Can you be... Is that where you end? That is where you end. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Just to give us a little... Like, we don't want the backs to be gross. Super boring. Let's do just a little bit of the greenery back here too. People like things better in threes. Oh, that's weird. This has been chopped in half so it hangs from the eaves, which is cool. Oh, you can attach it to the others. Oh, it's kind of fun. Can I make you hang from there? Yeah, but you don't touch, so that's weird. Okay, we'll leave it up top. There'll be a little suspension of disbelief there, but it's fine. Just gotta give it some zhuzh. And then there's probably some kind of flower garden here. We'll think about flower beds and flower gardens. Ferns make such great filler. Need to go find some bigger ferns. That's what I need. Should we... Pausing for minor adventure. Because if Winnie has to ask, should we? The answer is always yes. Mm-hmm. But we must have empty pockets to do it. Let's make more acacia ladders because we can. And I don't like traveling without ladders. Dim. Lanterns live there. Why the path blocks are in the wood, I don't know. Oh, is that just one leftover board? Okay. We have that, and we have some food. I'm just going to go off into the woods over here. Okay, every time you try to add a chiseled block to the pantograph, it spits it out. Add it to the... Make sure you're adding... I don't know why I would spit it out. Oh, you have to add it with the chisel, not the pantograph. Hold the chisel. Right? The chisel is where you add blocks. So, like, I'm going to add a block here, and then I switch to the pantograph to use it.